Like, how long have you been playing competitively and stuff?
I've been playing for like since 64, but I didn't play Brawl any, and I didn't get competitive until maybe like 4 or 5 months ago.
Like, how long have you been playing competitively? Okay, so you actually have a lot of experience, even though, like, it's not competitive experience, but that still goes a long way, because I'm sure, like, you're pretty good at, like, you know, just doing inputs, running around, like, understand how to play the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's that. Who's your main in this game?
Right now it's Pikachu, and before that it was Villager.
Okay, so I know Villager a lot more than Pikachu, but I know Pikachu pretty well from fighting ESAM and playing as a character a bit.
Right. And those didn't go too well for him.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I don't know, I had a pretty good time with Pikachu. I almost beat Naira with Pikachu before.
Oh, really?
And yeah, like, I literally just copied ESAM when I was trying to learn Pikachu.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing also.
Yeah. He has a lot of, as a player, he just makes a lot of hard reads sometimes, and like has a lot of acute awareness of situations, and his timing and like edge guards and stuff is phenomenal. Also, I'm hosting up right now. My me name is Kappa.
Okay.
So you can't find the buzz. You know why?
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I see him do is like, it seems like some of it's more of his knowledge of the game, which is why it's hard to try and like replicate.
Mhm. Yeah. Like the main thing where ESAM shines is his, of course, like edge guarding.
Yeah.
Like, you're off stage with him, and sometimes you just die. Like, I'll fight him, I'm like, oh, I'm doing well for him. I'm 0%, he's last hit, last stock. I get hit, whatever, not big deal. I get hit again and again, and oh god, no, my stock is gone. So, yeah, the other thing I was gonna ask is there anything specific you want to work on, like any specific faults you think you have as a player, or whatnot?
Really, I have no idea what to do when I play. Like, my whole play is like just do it faster than the other guy. I really don't know, like, you know, basic play. I never really had a lot of play experience with other people, so most of it is just practicing combos and inputting correctly, and so that's pretty good. But when to use it is where I'm really lacking.
Okay, so it's okay. In a sense, there's just more understanding of like almost like the game flow. Like that's what you're describing to me is like how does the game flow? Like how do you know when to use certain options and whatnot?
Exactly, yeah. And when someone's like keeping me out, I have just no idea what to do.
Okay, so the most simple answer I can give for that, like this would be the main thing I'm gonna try to, I guess, reinforce throughout the lesson, is that a lot of time game flow depends on percentages and stage positioning.
Okay.
And I'll explain that more, but you know, like at 0%, you're not going to want to use smashes for the most part when you can go for like tilting and combos.
Mm-hmm.
And similarly, like 130 or 40%, you're going to get these attacks that like combo into kill moves like kill setups, or like go for smashes if like you're low percent and your opponent's high percent.
Okay.
And inversely, like you're high percent and your opponent's low percent, you know they're going for that stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Well, first couple games are just me like playing around, like seeing kind of what your skill level's at, you know, getting a gauge on what you do.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I'll probably switch to Pikachu. And, like the Pikachu Dittos. Because I found it's a really good way to help like teachers, like, oh, here's this character you play. This is what I do with the character.
Okay.
And the lesson starts as soon as the match starts, of course. Actually, hold on, one second, before we actually start this. Someone just said you're a little bit too loud, so I'm going to slightly lower you on my side. Okay, there we go, should be good. If it starts loud, guys, let me know. Lesson starts now. Okay.
I'm also not really sure how I should adjust play for Wi-Fi.
Oh, you don't play Wi-Fi much?
Not a lot, but when I do, it's pretty awful. So I just like don't.
I mean, you also play Pikachu. Pikachu is definitely noted as a character who struggles on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Just because he's a very, technical character. You have to get a lot of combos going, a lot of spacing. Like I said, Edgeguarding is key for this character. So yeah, Okay, see, nice. I'll go for up air. I see you mean like you probably want to go for an up air, then you did dash attack and it says misinput.
Yeah, most of this is like I'm hitting stuff, but it's not going through when I want it to.
Would you say it's too laggy playing?
I mean, a lot of it is just like stuff not going through when I want it to, like right there.
Like that. Well, that was a lag spike. That was in like, yeah, lag spikes suck. Nothing you can do about it though. Okay, so question in neutral, like, what is your main strategy? Like, what are you trying to land?
A lot of like when I see you going for stuff, I'm shielding, and then I usually go for near out of shield because I don't know, it's 9%. It works a lot of the time, and I can get jab blocks out of it.
Okay, so with Pikachu, what ESIM does most? Oh, let me pull up my ESIM notes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have ESIM notes. Let me just pull those up quickly. Because I know ESIM, in neutral, a lot of the strategy relies on forward air. Because with forward air, it combos into itself a low percent, like 3-4 times. So you can do like, forward air, forward air, forward air, forward air. Also, do you mind changing the timer to infinite? I forgot to do that.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, so every time I watch ESIM play, like at low percents, even mid percents, he goes for forward airs because it's safe, fast, huge range.
Yeah.
Multi-hit, so it lingers a long time. And like a combo, so you can do like forward air grab, forward air 4 or 5 times, forward air up till, like, it's your combo tool.
Right.
Neutral air, I see him use more or less as like an out of shield option a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Or like a kill option, a high percent, so an edge guard option, but he's only doing that more or less defensively, like as his only option, as opposed to what he wants to go for damage.
Huh, okay.
He also goes for a lot of up tilts, because up tilts combos themselves, like, a couple times, they do up air, up air. And it's not going to do much damage, actually, because the up tilts and up airs are like 5 to 6 each, probably something low. But, it all adds up to like 30% strings on average.
Okay. I'm pretty okay at getting combos. I get them in, like, tournaments, local tournaments, pretty easily. I'm not very good at getting jab blocks when it's like outside of training mode, which is something I'm trying to improve on. But I think really the biggest thing is just neutral. I think it's just like, I don't know what to do when I can't get it, when they're keeping me out, because I don't know what to approach with. Because I feel like with Pikachu, I have to be so close to you to get anything, and when I'm playing, even if I'm playing against somebody who's just like C-sticking as Ike or somebody with a lot of range and can cover my rolls or my spot dodges, I'm just like walled out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so that's the problem with, not just the problem with Pikachu, but that's the hurdle of Pikachu, is figuring out how to, play that neutral, how to get past those walls. I'm gonna play Pikachu myself and show you what I do with the character.
Okay.
Because the main thing you have to keep in mind with this character is, so this does sound very counterintuitive to how Smash 4 is played and Smash in general, but your shield is actually not that good, because your out of shield option is like, neutral air. It's not much. So
right.
A lot of times with Pikachu, you don't want to be bothering shielding unless you're going for like a shield grab, because don't attack me. So like this one does showing up smash, which is whatever. I can like jump fair, which is good, but at the same time, low range makes it kind of hard to hit people who are spacing properly. And because I guess it's an option, but generally doesn't work out with Pikachu too well. And then like any area they have, this doesn't have enough range to make it worth it. So a lot of times Pikachu is about using some ability and forcing people to whiff, and then just going in when they're not ready for it, which is why this is amazing. Right here.
Yeah.
Because you can just go in at any time, and look, I just got 15 damage off a relatively safe approach, plus juggles now.
Seems like it's a little less laggy now also.
That's weird. I think you're just getting used to it. Because everyone does
maybe.
lessons and they play Wi-Fi. They're like, oh, this is laggy. And then after a match or two, they're like, oh, I'm getting better. But, yeah, so that's what I see Easton do a lot. And what he does
I also do a lot of like these, you know. With,
well, I was actually about to comment on that. Like, ladies about to talk about that. So, what Easton also does a lot of nowadays is he does these, not to hit the opponent, but either to go and, like, I do this, and I go, okay, you jumped on the platform to avoid it. Hit you now. Or you shield this. You know, something basic like that. Obviously, you won't go for things like that all the time, but the idea is these either force openings, or you can do this, and then you start approaching me, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna approach me, let's retreat back. Oh, you approach me, quick attack 3.
I usually throw out like 1 or 2 of them, and then on the third one, I like I run up with it, so like, and then I go for a grab or something.
Yeah, that's the basic strategy. But I'm saying that's good, but you can also use this just because people gotta naturally approach this. You know, if you're just doing this and they can't like hit you back, they're probably just gonna run at you, and you can guess like, okay, they're gonna run at me. Now they're like a forward smash to anticipate that and punish, or like a grab, or a quick attack. Oftentimes is an amazing option for obvious reasons. So that's what I see with Easton's game plan is the forward airs for like combo starting, up tilt, like rolling up tilt is pretty good, quick attack up tilt.
Yeah.
He also is pretty dash grab heavy, like he'll run up and just do this a lot. Or just do this, like he has no problem just going for grabs because Pikachu's grab game is good. Mainly due to his speed and size, letting him just kind of get in quickly. So that is Pikachu's neutral in a nutshell. Remember, shield options aren't that good. Don't have any grounded spacing tools. Like this is your best grounded spacing tool, and it's not. Nah. I guess down tilt's good if they're close, but most characters in this game tend to actually have like spacing tools better than down tilt in terms of range, even on the ground. So even though it's a good tool in a vacuum, it doesn't compare to most character spacing tools, so you're not gonna use that too much.
I mostly use forward smash for spacing, like I'll run away, pivot, forward smash like this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Forward air is better.
Oh, you think it's better than forward smash? Okay.
Like I said, this is Easton's main move, like spacing, combo, everything. Like this is the move. Okay, stand still.
Yeah.
Stand still. No. Oh, it's because Pikachu's short. Okay.
Yeah.
This actually has a lot of range. It's just Pikachu's size makes it kind of annoying. Pikachu's size makes this really annoying. So this has about the same range as forward smash, a bit less, but the speed is much better, as you can see. Like compare these two moves.
Do you use C-stick to input when you do like aerials and tilts, or do you use the main? I
use both depending on what I'm doing. Like a lot of times for buffered aerials, like this, I'm doing buffered forward air for shot hopping. I'll use A button because it's quick. But like if I'm in the air like juggling with up airs, I use C-stick so I can move back and forth while juggling. And I have C6 set to tilt, by the way.
Yeah, yes, as do I.
Okay, good. That's so efficient, in my opinion.
Do you use like tilt to jump on? Or tap to jump?
Tap jumps off. I hate tap jump. I detest it.
Okay.
I absolutely can't do it. But yeah, so I was saying with forward air, because you can also with forward air. I like it, but the thing with forward air is like someone is on the ground, and you can move back and forth with forward air. It's like even though you're here. And I could forward smash you, I could also go in with a deep forward air and pull back with it. Or I could do a forward air retreating and just like bait you out, be hard to punish. It's safe on shield. In fact, a lot of times you can hit someone's shield and then like go for an up tilt and hit them when they try doing something. And forward air just lets you do everything, honestly. Like go watch the Easton games.
Yeah.
And you'll see him open up with like 3 or 4 forward airs in a row and then just keep doing it. Until someone's like grab tilt percentage.
And
sometimes you use like back air, but that's more of a misinput, what I've noticed.
Unfortunately, I've seen pretty much every single tournament ESAM video, and and this is still where I'm at, so...
You gotta focus more on the moves he's doing then.
Yeah, I guess.
That's like, I guess what you should do is when you watch his videos, take note of how many times he does each move. Like, if you see him do like constant, like, forward tilts, and okay, go forward tilts probably good,
Yeah.
But if you see him do a lot of like jabs on the ledge, okay, he's doing a lot of this on the ledge. It's probably good. I'm
not sure why he does jab on the ledge because
he actually made a guide, by the way. It's not finished yet, but the first piece of it came out about a week ago, And he does jab on the ledge because it knocks like this, so you can go for that and edge guard. Like, okay, get hit by this. Boom. Now I go for an edge guard if I don't mess it up.
Yeah.
And that's why he does it. Just because it also is annoying because like on the ledge it goes for like 3-4 hits. You know, it's not just one jab. It's like this is just a continuous hitbox. That's kind of annoying.
Okay. Can that catch the like your 2-frame get up?
No, but with Pikachu you don't need to. With Pikachu like because he has so many edge guarding options anyway like that. Like, he has a plethora of edge guarding options, whether it's just back air off stage, thunder off stage.
Is it better to pull them? Because you can control, like, when you use a back air, you can control if you knock them into the wall or if you knock them out there. I'm not sure which way I should be knocking them, if I want to knock them into the wall.
The answer is neither. Because this is exactly how Esam... Let me put the stocks in there for me. But the way Esam puts it is, with the back air stage spike, / not stage spike, what happens is, if you do the back air and knock them off the wall, they tech, they live, they don't tech properly, they die. Now, if you make them fall out of back air, like, you know, fast fall and then they fall out and they air dodge, most fast fallers, and even mid-speed fallers, are going to air dodge, and by the time air dodge is done, they're dead because they can't recover from the heights.
So you think...
And then sometimes to go for the just outwards hitbox of back air for surprise kills.
Okay. So you think the best thing to do is maybe, like...
Mix up.
Okay.
There is no best option.
Okay.
The best option is to use both options.
Okay.
Because if you use... So if I'm fighting you, I know you're only going to go for the stage spike every time. I know every time I can tech the stage spike and reaction without fear of dying. And I know every time you're going for the fast fall version, I know not to air dodge because I'm going to fall anyway. And then I'll be able to recover fine.
Are you
able...
able...
I don't know what you're going to do.
Are you able to initiate the fastball when they're already in the hit?
Yes, with any aerial that's lingering, you can do the aerial, and then if you mash down, you'll get the fast fall, and you fast fall during the aerial.
Oh, you have to fast down? Okay.
Because what happens is when you do a fast fall, and then you do an aerial, the aerial actually cancels your fast fall.
Huh.
So you have to reinitiate the fast fall, and I'll show you this.
Okay. I know that, like, if I ever accidentally fast fall, because what I usually do is I try and, like, line up the, I try and pull towards the stage before I input the back air, just so I'm, like, closer to where it's, like, untackable for them. And I know that a lot of times that'll cause me to accidentally fast fall it, and I'll just die. And there's, like, it seems like there's I don't think there's anything you can do after that if you accidentally fast fall it. And don't
when
hit
you
that.
accidentally when you're fast falling.
Like this.
Like show me. Just show me. Oh, you can lift that. You're just not jumping. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh.
I don't believe you can. I think.
Well, do this then.
So
see how I jumped first?
So jump first.
So I jumped because the idea is you're dying because you fall into the blast zone.
Yeah.
So if you do a full hop first, you see.
But won't that give them like? I mean, most of the time I'm using it, it's something like this. It's like, and then I'll do it.
Well, the idea is if you're going for the back air, the idea is you're covering the ledge. So let me just do this to you. You can fall, and you can also short up it too. So you can do like this instead. Mm-hmm. The idea is you just need some height first when you do it. But the idea is when you're doing that back air, is you're trying to go for the person on the ledge. And when you do this back air like this, look how much I cover. I cover, don't attack me. I cover from the moment I initiate the back air around here, all the way to here. So I'm covering that entire arc.
Okay.
And so, even though you might not think it's better, it probably is in most situations better, because you can still go for the mix-ups in that situation with the back air. And if someone's even going to go on that trajectory, like, as long as someone is going into that trajectory in the first place with their recovery, they're getting hit by back air. There's no question about it. It's not like they're going to have... There's a magic 2-frame window where you can up you through back air and be safe. Like, no, you're getting hit by it if they're in that trajectory. Okay. You can also do thunder instead, of course. Just
yeah.
I see Easton do that a lot. Pretty cute.
Yeah.
Doesn't work with Rosa, but yeah. You have to jump first. so... That's an edgeguard option. I don't really see Easton do many nairs, so I'm not sure if it's that good. Probably not.
Okay.
I see him do a lot of down air as well. In fact, I see a lot of down air against characters with bad recoveries, like Dr. Mario, for example.
Yeah. I noticed that when he was fighting his like Nairo's Dr. Mario at Genesis, that he was doing a lot of down airs on him. And it was working.
Yeah, because it's sort of like it's probably not as Because the thing with down air is because it ends quickly, you're not committing as much to it. Oh, thank you to KP Joy for subscribing. Sub hype, I appreciate the support, dude. We are at 125 subs now. At 135 subs, we do a giveaway. Hope you're enjoying watching this lesson right now, dude. And yeah, hopefully stick around. I'm glad to see more support. If you want to get to Discord group, I will put the link to that in the chat below, or the instructions. Enjoy those emotes, dude. But yeah, so back to downer. So downer, I guess the main thing with downer is, even though it doesn't linger as long, that's also a good thing, because you can do this downer, another one, and another one. And you can do 3 downers and barely recover off a short hop. Full hop, you know,
yeah.
Easy recover. I can probably do run a greedy 4, like double jump. Nah, 3 is max, but still. Because you're not doing it as long, you're not leaving yourself off stage as much.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a lower risk, lower reward option. But against characters with bad recoveries like Dr. Mario, this just kills them because it sends them away from the ledge. Oh, he also like high percentages, like 120. He'll do this to kill people because the raw knockback, I've noticed, is better than back air in a lot of situations.
Okay.
So that's why he does it.
Okay.
And it's no problem, KP Joey. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Anything particularly? I'm also gonna write down some notes quickly.
Yeah. Let me see.
And I'm also gonna recommend in these notes to watch Esam's guide.
Okay.
You can just find it by looking up Esam Pikachu guide and you'll see it. It's not finished yet, but like that's what's cool about it, is it's going piece by piece. So you can just watch it piece by piece as it comes out.
Okay, so I'm looking at my notes, and I see another thing I wanted to ask you was, do you like mostly play on reaction, or do you just always try and like have, or are you always just throwing something out whether they're coming at you or not, or do you just wait for them to come to you? How do you do it?
One second. Good question. What do you think about that? Let me just finish these notes up first, quickly. Okay, so, also I'm assuming you're taking some notes as well.
Yeah.
Since you said you had, like, notes, right? Okay, so, questions I'm assuming, like, specific things I probably have to write down, because you already did. So, the question was, in neutral, like, how do I approach, like, what was the question again, actually? I'm sorry.
Like, when they're keeping me out, how do I get in? You know, what should I do?
Well, I said forward air, like, you know, just do this, like, because you have to keep in mind, like, this is safe, but the idea is, like, with a character like Pikachu, you're mobile. So, let's say you have a sword. We're just pretend right now you're swinging your sword.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna outrange me with that sword.
Right.
Actually, go like please for a second and just like do aerials. It'd be easier just to show it that way than to explain. Yeah, so you're gonna be mainly looking for openings, and with your speed, you can get into those openings. And once you pick, I gotta show you. Okay, so just swing your nair and your fair around you, and fast, safe aerials. So obviously, if I run at you, I'm gonna get hit. Like, do nairs mainly, nairs. There we go, just do that. Because I've run into this, you know, try to do a little bit lower to the ground. Like if you're fighting Ike, you know, they're going to do nair low to the ground.
Okay.
So they hit you when you're on the ground. So, like, a little bit later, but not too much. There we go, like something like that.
Yeah.
Close enough. See, obviously this is going to outrange me. But, however, I'm faster than Ike. So if I see you do that aerial, do it. Oh, I get an opening now. Because I started doing the aerial, I just jumped in. Do it again. Once again, opening, because you did that.
So,
and that's the general idea.
So just try and like wait on the like outside of his range, and then wait for him to...
Exactly. That's called whiff punching. That, for characters with low range, in any fighting game, that is going to be the most crucial element of your game plan, is whiff punishing, or waiting outside the opponent's range, and baiting them into attack. Because obviously if you're full screen for me, you're not going to do neutral air. But if you're like right here, you're going to try neutral air me, you know? And I'm like, oh, you're going to try neutral air me because I gave you what looked like range to neutral air me. Nope. And you're landing, you know, same thing. And that's just the idea is, I'm trying to make you do those. Because you can also predict, like, I can predict you don't for neutral air and just quick attack in preemptively and try to get you before the attack comes out. But regardless, I'm not trying to challenge you directly because I can't. The only thing I can kind of do it with is this forward air, and even then, I just keep doing neutral airs. I can still show you that way.
Okay.
I can try to challenge you with forward air,
the move that Ike gets on me a lot is this, because if I do a roll or a spot dodge, or I'm approaching with aerials, or I'm trying to go above for like a fastball air, it's everywhere. This.
Well, that's I guess that's the mistake in the first place. Is with Pikachu, like I said, your defensive options aren't good. Like your shield, outshield options are bad, and similarly, you don't want to be stuck in place spot dodging or rolling because you don't need to. Your character is so fast. Like why do I do this when I can just do this? It's so much faster.
Okay, so you think
like,
rolls and spot dodges aren't as useful on Pikachu?
I think spot dodging in general is one of the worst options in this game for pretty much the entirety of the cast. And I think rolling isn't a very good option because the problem with rolling is you commit for half a second to doing nothing except movement. Like there's no attacks, you can't change the spacing, it's literally just, for Pikachu especially, it's a slow movement option that only lets you be invincible for like half of the duration.
Okay.
So there's no reason to use it. And of course, you shouldn't be approaching this height. Like if you're up here, that's bad. You don't want to approach from up here because, you know, you can't shield in the air, so if you're doing a smash in the air, I'm forced to dodge it, whether it's air dodge or up the situation. But like regardless, I'm in the bad spot because I'm above you.
Yeah.
And that's why at top level play, while aerial is like the most important part of any character's moveset,
okay,
at the same time, most characters' ground speed is super important because they want to jump, they want to run back and forth. You don't want to jump much, you want to be running around a lot.
Yeah.
And going from ground to the air when you get an opening, like jump forward air. But I don't want to do like this, where I'm jumping and then double jumping and falling onto the forward air. Because you have a lot of time to up smash or shield to do anything you want.
Okay.
So that's not the right option. And of course, there's also this as an option instead. So like, just try, pretend you're your Ike friend, and try playing me right now. Doing Ike things. Punish that. See, I'm just waiting for the opening. And of course, I'm not gonna get combos perfectly, and not exactly like the Fish with Pikachu combos, especially. Punch that. See?
Yeah.
And it's not a shield with death Pikachu, by the way. Like, I can go for shields and grab. Because, like, if you attack me there, I grab you. Like, attack me here, or not. See?
Yeah.
So Pikachu's grab game is good, and a shield game's good for that reason, but only for that reason, really.
So just like catching them out of aerials.
Yeah. Like, not, like, I'm just punishing them either at the end of the aerial or before the next one comes out. Which is kind of the same thing, but at the same time not the same thing. And then I forward smash there because you're just jabbing on my face, so I know I can outrange it.
Okay.
And your kill percent. But yeah, that's generally my game plan. Because obviously I can't... Up tilt gets outranged by a neutral air, anything you have. Up smash, same thing. You know, neutral air, back air, all that stuff. I will lose to you because you have a giant sword. You have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You have a piece of metal that that cuts through armor and steel and is like magical. And all I have is a tail.
Yep.
And some electricity. What wins that battle?
Yep.
So yeah, that's I guess that answers your question.
Yeah, I think so. So mostly just like, so if they're in the air, I should shield it and wait for them to try and grab them out of shield. If they're if they're throwing stuff out, I guess just try and stay out of the range and then wait for them to like throw it out and then rush in. And,
Exactly.
Okay. Alright,
remember, the key to that is to being like near someone's range, but not quite in it.
Right.
Because like I said, if someone's like, I'm this distance from you, you're not gonna throw out a neutral air.
So,
if I'm this distance, you are gonna throw out a neutral air.
So would you say that you play more on reaction than just like always throwing something out? See, when I play Pikachu,
It's both.
I do a lot of, like, I feel like I should always be throwing something out, and I don't know,
it gets me killed, but if I don't do it, then I'm just not doing anything, so...
So, I play both because, no top player is gonna say I play just on reaction or just on prediction, because both of those are wrong by themselves. Because if you're only playing reaction based, then I have to assume I can react to everything, and you can't react to everything. There's no way. The human reaction time is about, I think it's something like 12 frames or 1/5 of a second / 30 milliseconds.
Okay.
And that's if you don't predict something. Now, if you predict something, your reaction time actually goes up by double because, let's say you're going to neutral air, and I know you're going to neutral air. I can look for that neutral air and say, okay, the neutral air started up right there. My prediction is correct. Going.
Yeah.
I'm just fighting you and thinking, what is he going to do? Oh, it's neutral air. Like, there's a delay of him thinking about what that is as opposed to knowing what to look for.
Okay.
And so that significantly slows down reaction time. And inversely, if you play just based off of reads, it's like, okay, I have to know you're doing. You're gonna do forward smash. Oh, I guess wrong. Well, I got hit by dash attack. You're gonna do grab. I guess wrong. I got hit by neutral air. And I have to have that balance of reacting to stuff so I don't get caught off guard, but having predictions ready so I can look for key moments to go in, and in general just be able to play. Like if I see you do a laggy move, if I wasn't expecting it, if I am aware that move was laggy and react fast enough, I can punish it.
Okay. So do you also play all the characters a little bit?
I can play, I'd say, most of the cast, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's something that maybe I should try and do, is to play all the characters so I could get...
Nope.
You don't think so? Okay.
Because, you should have a basic understanding, not even of the characters, like, how do I put it? You should know how each character is. Like, I should be able to make you pick a character, you should be able to play that character.
Yeah.
Not necessarily well, but you should know what their moves are, and have a general idea of what movement with them is like. Like, if you played Mario, you should kind of have an idea of how fast he falls, how fast he can run, just enough so when you fight the character, you won't be caught off guard, and, you'll know, kind of their limitations and, attributes.
So I should play him, but just not play him, for real, but play him so I know him a little bit? Is that what you mean?
Basically, you just want to play the characters enough that you know what they do.
Okay.
That's it. You don't want to work on...
Right.
You need to put 2 hours into Mario. You need to put half an hour to Mario Max. Maybe even 15 minutes.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Yeah, because a lot of times, I just don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't know that, they can act immediately out of that. Okay, another thing I wanted to ask you is, do you look at yourself or your opponent when you play?
Mostly my opponent, because it sort of goes back to the idea of looking for key things to react to. Also, keep in mind, though, I know my characters and my movements so well that I can and literally have played without my eyes open before.
Right.
Because I know how my characters move so well that I don't have to look at my characters or focus on them to know what they're doing.
Right, okay.
But at the same time, if you're not comfortable with Pikachu yet, moving around with him, focus more on Pikachu and your opponent, do both. Because you need to obviously know what you're doing and make sure you're doing it right.
Okay.
But if you're not looking at your opponent, you're gonna get bopped. It's sort of like driving, if you're just looking at your own car, you're gonna hit the next 4 cars in front of you. But if you're just looking at the next 4 cars in front of you, and you're not quite aware of how fast you're going, you're still gonna hit them.
Okay.
That was probably a dark example, but I don't care.
No, I get what you're saying. Okay. So I was thinking that I should look at my opponent more, but I figured, since I have you, I just wanted to, like, make sure, just verify these things with you. Another thing I wrote down was, like, do you have, I'm not really sure the best way to phrase it, it's like a correct answer for some situations where it's like, you won't do any mix-ups, you have just, this is my one best correct answer that I will always do in this situation, even if
give me a situation like that.
Like, when they're coming up to the ledge and you're like shielding right in front of it, and it's not going to be a mix-up. You're just going to shield on the ledge and you're going to wait for them because that's like your one correct option. So you do have things like that.
Yes, they're not common because a lot of times like shielding on the ledge is actually a perfect example because I'd say Sheik's the best way to explain it is with Sheik. If you're on the ledge and you shield, you can react to get up attack, get up, jump, and roll all at the same time with Sheik. So for her, shielding is probably optimal against most of the cast, as long as you space it properly, because you can cover everything at once safely.
Okay.
But for most situations, it's going to depend on you and your opponent and what you both are doing and thinking, because even though something, like, in theory, the shield thing is optimal, but at the same time, my opponent's at 120%, I might go for an up smash, because even though I could react to the jump off the ledge and punish them, I can also just go for a hard read and go, you're out of here. And even though it's not technically optimal, if I kill him like that, it was more than optimal.
Okay.
So no, there isn't really situations where there's predefined options, unless you have guaranteed kills, I'd say.
Okay.
Like if I'm fighting a Ness and I'm Rosalina,
right. Yeah, right.
If I go for whatever kill option, like down B or back air on them, I'm going for that every time. No reason not to.
Okay.
Or like if I have like a guaranteed, like, I hit you with, a Rosalina up throw, and you're like 50%, I'm going for the up air because that's my max damage, and there isn't really a reason not to. Unless I want to go for something jank, like jump at them, wait for air dodge down air. See, even in like the most optimal situations, like combos and damage output, there isn't anything you always want to do.
Okay. And what about like getting back from the ledge? Is anything like? Because sometimes I have trouble with that too. Getting like when I'm on the ledge, and my friend who's like plays me a lot will like 10 times in a row just stop me, and I can't even get on the edge, and it's so frustrating because I my whole stock is spent just trying to get back from the ledge.
Who's your friend playing?
Anybody. Yeah.
Okay. Just start the game up then, because I can show you.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming that means you're either getting off the ledge but doing something not correct after you're off the ledge. By the way, even though there's no 100% correct option, there are many options that are very incorrect.
Okay, what are they?
So that's a very important differentiation there. But yeah, so let's just let the game start. So I'm on the ledge.
Okay.
These are my main mix-ups I'm going to have as Pikachu. Regular get-up, of course, which can be grabbed. But I can just do regular get-up into a jab, kind of. I can do a lot of things at regular get-up. It's fast, low window to punish, mainly vulnerable to people shielding and grabbing, or lingering hitboxes. I can roll, which is vulnerable to hard reads and good reaction times. But if I get through with the roll, I can pretty much do, like, roll, run away. Or roll, like, attack. I just have all these options off roll. I have jump, which is probably the best option in the game for like getting off the ledge, because you can do jump and immediately go jump air dodge, jump up B, jump double jump aerial.
Can you is it possible? Can you jump and air dodge at like the same time?
This is no.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Like, off the ledge or in general?
Just in general. I was wondering if that's.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to press air dodge as soon as you jump.
It's okay. So would that maybe be the best to do a jump and then a jump air dodge?
It's one of the options. Like remember how I said there's no optimal option in situations. So in general, I think the best option I said the option that is most successful in my experience is jumping off the ledge and then just jumping away, like jump off the ledge, then retreat to a platform, other side of the stage, whatever.
Okay.
One of the worst things you can do off the ledge, though, is like say I do a jump and then fall down with the forward air. Because a lot of times the opponent is going to be throwing out an attack, trying to hit you off the ledge, because why not? So if you fall into him, especially with a character like Pikachu, you're going to be smacked. So that's normally a bad option. Yeah, you can also do let go of the ledge, jump air dodge on stage, let go of the ledge, jump aerial on stage, not that great, it's useful. Let go of the ledge, up B on stage. Hell, you can even do this. You want to get tricky and not kill yourself.
Yeah.
Boom.
Do you
So yeah, it just.
Okay.
I feel like the main thing you're probably doing is just trying to attack the opponent off the ledge, which you shouldn't be doing much.
Okay. Yeah, I think I do go for that a lot.
Yeah. Remember, if something doesn't work the first time, try something different the second time.
Okay.
What else? I know you have like a list of questions.
Oh, yeah. Just like this one's not, it's still just more of like a general question. Is it equally like, is the tech window the same with all the characters? I feel like when I'm playing different characters, like bigger characters, it's easier to tech than it is with Pikachu. Is it the same with all of them?
No, because you answered your question with the question actually, because they're bigger characters. So, you know, if you're a bigger character, you're gonna hit, say I'm like stage spiking you or whatever, you're gonna hit the wall quicker than Pikachu in terms of body size.
Well, no, I actually mean like not like under the stage, but just more just like on the ground. Like
Same thing.
Okay.
Because you're gonna hit the stage early with a big character, or a fast fall, than you will with a floaty character or a small character. Like Jigglypuff is actually pretty hard to time attack with, because you have to wait so long. But then a character like Falcon is pretty easy to time attacks with, because you have to attack almost immediately in most situations.
Okay.
After hit, because he's big and he falls fairly fast.
Okay. I remember hearing or reading somebody said like there was like a 40 frame with all the characters or something.
Yeah, the window itself is the same. It's just adjusting for timings and different sizes and fall speeds generally makes it harder for characters that have to wait longer. Because, you know, it's natural, I guess, human instinct to try and tech like as soon as possible as opposed to later.
Okay. Okay, let me look and see what else I had. So like, what kind of things do you think I should practice when I'm just on my own? Like, when I don't have another person to play with, and it's just me wanting to practice. What kind of things should I be doing?
I know most people tell you to practice combos and like tech skill, and I will say yes, practicing combos and tech skill is important. But I personally think the best thing to practice is just general options. And this sounds very vague, so like, to give you an example. When the game first came out, what I did with Rosalina is I went to a lab. First I practiced Luma movement. But then what I did is I practiced, not even doing technical stuff, I just practiced her different moves, and I kind of thought to myself what was good, what was not. Like, I'd be like, oh, forward tilt, forward tilt, forward tilt. How could I use this in a match? I guess it's a max range spacing tool. Is it laggy? Kind of. Is it much damage? Not really. Is it comboable? No, not really. Think I want to use it much? No. Neutral air. It's fast. I can move with it. There's a combo. Yes. So I was like, okay, all these things are good. This is probably a good move. And I kind of used the lab time to theory craft the application of moves based on their properties.
Okay.
And like, you look at Bayonetta, she's actually a great example. She's come out, but some of the best players have already figured out a pretty good gameplay out there, because we went to a lab and kind of thought to ourselves, not what's the biggest combo, but how are we going to land this combo in the first place, and how are we going to not get hit for trying to land these combos? Yeah. We kind of figured out, like, oh, the side B is pretty alright, but the neutral air, like holding in the air, is pretty good for getting some damage. You know, the down tilt's pretty good combo starter, forward tilt and jab, but not really that good of tools. And we just kind of figure out what our main moves and tools are.
Right.
But I just, you know, going to the lab and kind of be like, how did these things work?
You know, that makes me think of something. One of Pikachu's best combo starters is a falling forward air, because you can do a lot with it. But I'm not really sure how to, like, I mean, I can just like walk up in front of you and full hop and just hope that you let me do it. But most of the time, that gets me really punished because it's pretty obvious that when I'm full hopping in front of you, that I'm going for a forward air or like a falling forward air.
Let me kill you, please. Because I would answer your question right there because because now you're thinking exactly how I want you to. Like you're thinking to yourself, okay, forward air, the combos, but this is reactable. So instead of if you think to yourself, okay, my full forward air is reactable, it's slow, it's punished. You kind of want to think to yourself, it's a combo starter. Do you want to use it much? Maybe you don't want to use it neutral. Maybe you want to use it as a punish, like someone's going to dash tackle, dash grab. So you can full hop then forward air to punish that. But you want to land forward air still. So think to yourself, how do I make forward air safe?
Right.
And if you lab around, you can be like, wait, I can move with forward air, and I can do like this, like do like forward. Don't do anything for a second. It's like my thought process would be like, how could I be safe with forward air and still combo with it?
Okay.
And I'll come to the conclusion I could probably do something like this on characters that aren't the size of Pikachu. But I'll also probably come to the conclusion I can do this and fall back with it to be safe. Like that. Like you try to show grab me. Try to.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Because I'm doing it, and I can still hit with this, and then... Oh, I'm bad. So I can still hit with this, like this, and I see... Oh, I got that. Combo, it's...
Yeah.
It's still safe, and still combos. It's just kind of figuring out the application of the move based on the properties.
Okay.
So that's a completely safe forward. That's gonna give me some, damage. If I could dash grab. I suck at dash grabbing, apparently. There we go. I'm assuming you're typing these answers down?
Well, this is also on stream, right?
Yes.
So
I think it just makes it easier if you type them down, as we're going along. So, because if you look at a question and be like, oh, that was the answer to this question,
Yeah.
You don't have to look at the stream at the exact moment and try to find something within our footage.
Okay. So then, you think just should I? I mean, I know that it's already it's a good. If I do it immediately off the ground, it's a good spacing tool. But the way you do it for the combo, you really delay it. So I'm still not exactly sure. Besides just going for a read, which I'm awful at reads, but how I would want to go about getting it to actually landing it. The one thing I've been kind of I thought that I could do is maybe approach with a nair and then fastball it, or approach with an up air to maybe seem like I'm going for something else, or if they do jump off to punish me.
Hold on 1 second, I'm sorry to cut you off. Thank you to Lazy Puddle for subscribing. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to Illumination. I hope you enjoy your stay here, and I hope you're learning a lot from this lesson right now. And enjoy the emotes, dude. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
You were saying with the up air, use that to bait into fair.
Right, just approaching with that. So if they do come up to attack me, will they see me jump for it? I could hit them. I mean, it can hit them, but otherwise, it also draws more attention away from that I'm actually going for the falling fair.
Yep, that's just a bait. That's just it's oh, you didn't up air. He's gonna try to attack me because it didn't up air. Too bad it's not actually gonna work. That's actually a very common bait.
Oh, okay.
Because the idea, it's, if you're looking at someone, they throw a ball up, you're going to naturally look at the ball they threw up. That's just human nature.
Yeah.
And so someone could use that time to do something else, maybe put another ball from the pocket because you're not noticing that.
Right.
And it's literally the same exact idea. That's why you see Esam does this sometimes. And of no reason distance, because people tend to try to run at this, oh, he's forward smashing. Whoa, get down to it after that immediately,
Yeah.
And that's the idea. Now, your question with trying to learn forward airs, the answer to that is actually within the safety of forward air, because now, assuming you're spacing the forward air space I was showing you before, you do this.
Yeah.
The safe spacing. Exactly. See, you just get hit there because you try to approach it. Now, if I'm just forward airing you multiple times in a row, eventually it's going to poke your shield if you're shielding it. Mm-hmm. So you got to do something to do with forward air, whether it's running away or trying to attack me or whatever. And at some point, you'll have to contest with forward air, and if I space it properly, and you attack me, you try to attack me with forward air, I'm gonna hit you. if you don't get a punish like you should, you know, because eventually it pokes, or eventually you just get a read or whatever. But so, with the move like forward air, that's what's called a poke, by the way, is you're not making reads with the move so much as you're doing it knowing it's safe, and knowing that your opponent actually has. So it's kind of up to your opponent to make the read and forward air and punish you.
Should I,
and not vice versa.
Should I be throwing them out like just outside of its range so that they'll hit if he's approaching, or should I do it so that they actually do hit him? Or should I just
mix it up? Mix it both.
Okay.
Remember, there's no definite option. Like, there are definitely better options, there are definitely better uses of moves, but there's never a single option that's like, yes, this is always the perfect option.
Okay.
So, like, sometimes you East to do forward as a retreat with them, and sometimes to do a falling forward into you just to confuse you, mix you up, and sometimes you, like, jump up. He even, like, jump you sometimes like this, and then not forward air, because you think, oh, he's gonna forward air, let me shield. And he goes, oh, no, I'm not gonna forward air, haha, grab you. You know?
Yeah.
Or we do like this and then forward smash instead. Same idea.
Oh yeah. I also see him do like forward air out in the blast zone. Like
that kills.
When he's way
just
out
because
there.
if you catch them with that, they might die. Like.
I mean,
yeah,
it's in
good,
situations. It's in situations where like.
Well, stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still.
Yeah.
So like this for example. Oh, you didn't get knocked back right away.
Oh no! I mean like, if you.
Yeah, I know you mean. I'm trying to like throw you off stage there, because I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, he goes out from there. That's just because it kills. Like.
No. I don't. He uses it like if I'm at 100% right now, or like here, I'll show you. Like if I were to. Right now, where you were at is where he would use it, and that you die earlier if you use forward air. Because it makes your body really long, but I still see him do it every single time he gets knocked out there, and I have no idea why. And it's just like...
Oh, no, that's because... Okay, so, here. I'm going to do up smash on you. I want you to try fast falling without pressing any buttons.
Okay.
After the up smash. Try fast falling. Okay, maybe that percent. Let me try again. It might be pretty... Try this time? Maybe this work with Pikachu's forward smash. Let's try forward. Yeah. Let's try forward smash. Try fast falling? Well, anyway, what I'm trying to get across is, when you put into a tumble state,
yeah.
Depending on the move that put you into tumble state and, like, all these different properties, you can't always fast fall out of that tumble state. So, like, I get hit. I'm saying 100%.
Yeah.
I won't be able to fast fall because I'm tumbling. So I would do a forward air or an up air, just so I get a move out and I can fast fall. Like, I can be like, oh, I'm in tumble state, can't fast fall. Oh, forward, I can now fast fall during the forward air.
Oh, okay.
And the idea is just that. Also, if someone's trying to chase you off stage as Pikachu,
yeah.
You know, if you forward air them and they chase you off stage, you're gonna hit them. So it's kind of like a nice safety plan. It's like, hey, you may want to try edgeguarding me, but not only can I not move right away, you have to deal with a big hitbox that's multi-hit and lingering, and it's really annoying to chase Pikachu as a result.
So it's to get him out of the tumble state. Okay.
Although with that said, it probably makes more sense to up air, I would imagine, unless someone's directly chasing you, but you have to ask Esam why
that's what I was thinking too, because it seemed really weird that he would do it, but I don't know. But I saw him consistently just every single time doing it, and it's just like, you know, messing with me. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it can just be a bad habit, like he means up there, but he just doesn't think about it in forward areas, you know?
Maybe.
But yeah, some people just have habits, they don't think about it, because it's whatever.
Yeah, that was most of the, I think that was most of the specific question.
Anything else? I mean, like I said, if you can, after this lesson, like, before you, like, forget everything, try to write down the answers to his questions, because I went under the assumption that if you ask some questions that you'd, like, write down the answers as answering them. So try to do that so you can just look at them quickly to reference it. I have some notes of my own, though.
Okay.
Like, very few of them.
Oh yeah.
And we could just play for the last 10 minutes then.
Yeah, okay. And I use a Pro Controller. Do you think that that's a big disadvantage for playing Pikachu?
No.
Okay.
Like, I personally like GameCube controller. I can't see myself playing with anything but GameCube. But, you know, it's just preference. Like, I've played GameCube controller since Melee.
Right.
And if you feel comfortable with GameCube, use it. But if it doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter, period. As long as you're not using a Wiimote and Wiichuck,
Okay.
you're good.
Alright, cool.
If you're using that, I'll tell you to stop playing right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, so let's do some playing then.
Okay. Just point some things, show you what I was talking about. And yeah, we can just play for the last 9 minutes.
It would be fun to play your Rosalina and Luma, just to see how just to see how bad it is.
Okay, when it hits we hit like say 10:04, I'll switch to Rosalina and Luma.
Cool.
We'll play a quick 2-stock match. Make the approach, see, using photo just to challenge you.
Oh, that looked weird.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, I forgot down it does that.
Nice.
Yep, nice back. I love that, so good. See, I punished that. And see how you rolled right into me like that? There's no reason to roll there. Situations like that I should try to avoid.
Yeah, I think it's just like not knowing what to do, so I'm just like panic hitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oops, I'm bad. Pikachu's recovery is so annoying. Like, obviously, when you get used to it, it's not hard to use at all, but if you're not used to it, it's really annoying. Yep, I punished that because I saw you forward air, so I went for the punish. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that forward air. Escape for free, as you see.
Yep.
When you're a fast character, you couldn't punish that. And see, I use a forward air, I retreat with it, so I was outside forward smash range. Oh, I thought that would be your forward air. Yeah, remember I said it's probably you're doing too many attacks, like, off the ledge, and there we go.
Oh, that was completely the misinput there. Alright, cool. We'll count that as the 2-stock.
Okay.
Alright.
Those are scary, then. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try to quickly bullet point, I guess, the things we're talking about. It's too much stuff. But yeah, so just, watch out for that simple stuff that we're talking about. Like the forward air usage, try to be safe with it. Baiting, mobility, not rolling. Not trying to do attacks off the ledge.
Okay. So try and use less shield, less spot dodge, less roll. And just,
exactly.
Just space better. Okay. Good. That's some good. At least it's different than what I've been like just working on. So.
Mhm. Oh, good job, Just Test Pro. Good shit. Yeah, I'm gonna play Bayonetta for a game or for 2 stocks, and then Rosa for the last 2.
Cool. All right.
What else was there? Remember, don't attack off the ledge so much. This isn't gonna be a kill, but some nice damage. Good you didn't do it that time. That's just because you attack too much. Also, one thing I want to see more from you is some more grabs.
More grabs,
Pikachu's
okay.
grab game is pretty solid. And yeah, just as simple as that. In that situation, instead of forward smashing, you should have up aired me. Going for the juggle.
Up air, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he knows, like, he Sam does a lot of up airs for juggling because it's not much damage per up air.
Yeah.
It's really easy to keep up airing people. Like 3 or 4 in a row. It's like, oh, that's now 20 damage. You know, 20 damage is more than a forward smash anyway, or tied with it, but much better actually getting the damage.
Gosh. That spot dodge.
Yeah, her spot dodge is actually one of the best in the game because of like the bat thing. So I actually use it a lot with her, even though any other character I won't use it even half as much. Oh, I messed up. Damn it. Maybe that? No. So you bait that out. I run and punch as soon as I see the attack, because I expect an attack there. It's like that has an up air chance.
Up air or up tilt?
Up air. Like show up air.
Okay.
Because what makes up air a lot better than up tilt? It kind of has 2 stocks. We also have like 3 minutes left. Yeah, same note as well. Up air for juggling. Grab more. Yeah, so what makes up air better than up tilt is just you can move with it. You up tilt, and this is like the main reason aerials are so important compared to ground moves with like every top tier is good aerials. In fact, most of the top tiers don't even have that great of grounded moves.
Okay.
Overall. Because you can move with the aerials, so it's like, oh, I attacked you while applying the safe pressure and move around hard to hit. With ground moves, like, oh, I threw this up to. Did it hit? Cool. Did it miss? I'm stuck in place until this move finishes.
Huh. So, instead of using like up tilts in those situations, I should use up air. Okay. Cool. Write that down. Okay.
Everything else is a lot of things. Ooh, no! Should've landed on the platform at least. That was actually very weird, okay. Yeah, I went for a forward smash there, because that was one of those situations where, don't attack, where I could have gone for an option like shoot the ledge or jab or something safe.
Yeah.
But I also said, okay, you know what? I can kill him with a forward smash, so let's go for the not technically optimal option for a potentially kill option.
Okay.
As we were talking about before.
Alright.
That was a bait. I used the back air knowing you tried to punish that, so I cupped it afterwards. Remember, don't always
Yeah.
grab off the ledge.
Yeah, I know. It's a hard habit to break.
See, I'm always doing these aerials like to move. Like, you know, I'm not really doing my grounded moves. In fact, I don't think I've done more than like 3 or 4 jabs. like definitely like one like forward tilt, one down tilt, one up tilt this game. Just almost everything's aerials. Oh, it's up. B turn me around in the air. This is why I don't edge guard Pikachu when I fight like Gisem. Because stupid shit always happens.
Game, man.
And games. Remember, you gotta try to like wait for punches. See how I did that? Like a lot of times, also, I don't agree, but like in neutral, I would do like a space attack, knowing even if it misses, you can't really punish those space attacks in the first place.
You mean as?
Well, like I'll go when I saw an opening. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna throw out this like down tilt next to you, you know, or I'm gonna like do this smash next to you. It was always like, what can I do that's safe? I can hit him with and set up the advantage to go in with.
When
And I
you're
thought you could shoot too much, then I'll grab.
when you were juggling me at the top, what do you think the best way to get out of that would be?
With Pikachu,
Yeah.
jumping away or quick attacking away. So, Rosalina's strength is a juggle game, and this is something that every Rosalina struggles with, except me, is abusing a juggling game. And inversely, this is something that everyone that fights my Rosalina does not handle as being juggled. And I don't think against Rosa there is a good option. It's just do like aerials, air dodges, up you, just do whatever you can, and hope
Okay.
you guess right.
Yeah.
I guess the best thing to do is maybe go off stage, but you see me, I'll chase you off stage with backers. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I was thinking, you know, I could spam Thunder, but it's not going to hit you because you're not like on me when you're doing the up airs, so it's not going to even like hit you. And then I was thinking like spot dodge, but it seems like your up air lingers a while, so I would have to time it really well. So yeah, I was
you can't
just
challenge it.
yeah, it's rough. It's rough being up there.
Like I said, this is what makes Rosalina good. Like I can't even like exaggerate how good her up air is and how this makes like she'd be an alright character without her up air. Like say she had Pikachu's up air, she'd be alright. But her up air is what makes her top 3 or top 4. It's just that good because you can't challenge it. You can't do anything basically.
Or top 4. Who would you say like would be the third one then?
Bayonetta, maybe.
Really?
Maybe Bayonetta.
Wow.
Like, we have to give her. I'm saying that's what I say top 3, maybe top 4, because like Bayonetta might be better, but she might not
Okay.
be.
Cool.
Yeah, let's see. Obviously, like I said, you can watch the VOD when the stream is over. I would definitely recommend you to answer the questions you have, like on those notes you had before. I'm gonna send you my own notes though. Some of these notes are just my answers to the questions.
Okay.
Like, I remember them.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that I make a lot of typos when I type these notes because I'm always typing really fast.
Right. Gotcha.
So if something doesn't look legible, like you can't understand what it said, let me know.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, and you have a good one, dude. Any questions, ask me, of course. You have my Skype.
Yeah.
And I hope this helps you out. Let me know how the progress is.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
No problem, dude. And
Alright.
good night.
Yeah. And good luck. Good luck with your tournament. Take care.
Thank you so much, you too. Trying to think any of the notes I have. So there's another lesson I'm going to be doing soon. I'm just waiting for the guy I'm doing the lesson with on Twitter. To be... Oh, here, you message me. So guys, that was lesson number 1 of today. And this is lesson number 2, of course. And I'll have some time to do Anthra's Ladder after that. Hope you guys are enjoying the Ace Attorney music. So, what notes I can put down. I think actually I got most of the notes down we were talking about already. What else? Okay, sorry, I just noticed you in the chat. What's up, dude? I bet you're watching this stream trying to learn about how to play Smash Brothers as well, right? Right? Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, I guess I'll play a game of Badminton for Glory while I wait for, this guy to, like, respond to me in Skype. I feel bad because because of the DLC, I actually had to delay his lesson to this week. And then I forgot about it, it reminded me. So yeah, that went a little bit bad. Oh well. I think it's the first time I made a mistake like that. Taboo, no, it's part of this. Supposed to be a little bit of Anthem's Ladder later tonight, like after this next lesson. So you can go and do whatever, dude. Tomorrow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, by the way, from now on, since I'm getting a lot of lessons, I think I'm gonna start capping the amount of lessons I do a week. Just so, like, there's not just lessons on these streams. Because as much as I like doing lessons, you know, I'm sure you guys want to see something else besides lessons. So starting next week, I'm gonna cap it at, like, 1 lesson a day, probably. Or, like, maybe a day dedicated to lessons, and that's it. No, Mike Yoshi, that's literally the first time I've done that. Period. After like 40 or so people. I think it's actually a pretty good track record. And it's only because of the DLC. I was like, we have to reschedule it because of the DLC coming out on Wednesday. And I was like, oh shit. I forgot to type down and reschedule it because I was at school when we talked about that. Okay, this guy is just doing this. Actually, I want to try something. So I saw in a video Bana is doing this. They'll do the neutral air. This might kill if I can get him with the side B. Oh, how did I do the input wrong? Yeah, I saw that actually combo. Yo, he went in. I saw him going in. How am I gonna kill him for this? No, I messed it up. I had to up air at better timing of that. Damn it. Actually, I could probably just down aired, killed him. Remember, guys, I'm looking at the chat right now before my next lesson starts, so I'm just waiting for the other guy. Do you have any questions towards me? You know, ask them right now. So I'm answering everything and anything. Even silly questions like what I ate today for dinner. Well, I don't know who to ask a question like that. That seems very silly. I keep messing that timing up. Oh well. Oh, you want to buy some lessons, A-Star? Yes, A-Star, I will give you $8 off if you want to get some lessons. So it'll be a $24 lesson fee if you want to do it. Only since it's you, though. You're lucky. My discount lessons even get more discounted. Damn it, sir. But no, if you're actually serious about the lessons, hit me up on Twitter so we can talk about it in, like, a private chat. Just because if we talk about it here, like, it's easy to keep track of this stuff. You know, if we talk about it in private chat and stuff. Or actually maybe with Skype. Oh, you fucking on Skype already. But you never actually used to message me, but that's not the point. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around now with this guy. I play with my food too much, and now my food's about to devour me. Get it? Get it? I know that joke was amazing. He's supposed to... Okay, I killed myself. Yep, I DI'd poorly. What is my favorite Ace Attorney game? Actually, I don't like Ace Attorney games. Like, Ace Attorney game, I tried the first one, I did not feel it. Oh, thank you so much, Screaming Lobsters, for the sub. I appreciate it, dude. You're supporting the Send to Buzz the Tournaments because he has no sponsor drive. So thank you so much, dude. Hope you enjoy the emotes and hope you enjoy the stream and the lessons. And yeah. And I think we're 8 subs away from, what's it called? From the giveaway. So, hype, can we get 8 more subs today? Do a 3-2-1 Luma giveaway shirt thing? And if not, I'll be giving away a copy of Bayonetta 2 or Fire Emblem Fates, depending on what the person who wins the giveaway wants. So, we're almost there, guys. And I think I'm about to start the lesson. Someone asked about my lab time and, like, stats, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. Because I have some pretty funny stats, not gonna lie. Going to SF2, what's that? Oh, okay. No, you weren't rude at all, Screaming Lobsters. No, you weren't being rude at all. I was just asking for an honest answer and you gave me it.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, dude.
Hey.
Sorry about this, but finally doing the lesson now.
It's no worry, man. I don't mind.
Okay, so, did you send me your friend request? I'm not sure.
No, I didn't. I don't. What's your thing? Your Nintendo ID?
I'll post it in the chat for you.
Gotcha.
Oh, Shots Fired 2. Yes, I'm going to that.
Huh?
But yeah, sorry, I was just answering someone in the chat.
Oh, I should have figured that.
Yeah, I mean, once the lesson starts, so I won't look at the chat at all. Or very rarely. Because I have some focusing on you. Yes, add that. I'm just showing the chat right now, my, like, fighter stats, because someone was curious.
Sure. You're going to Qatar this weekend, right?
I plan to, yes.
I'm actually going to be going too.
Oh, awesome. Meet you there then.
Yeah. I was there when you went to last time you went to Nebulous, but I was so salty that day that I didn't even say what's up.
Dude, I understand. When I like get salty about losing something, I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I was there with my friends, and we all had like a really salty time. They were like, you know what, we're gonna take a break and then come back. That was like the last tournament I went to, and I was like, let's take a break and just practice before we go back.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to practice is to go to tournaments and play friendlies, but I understand. I mean, I'm there the guy that I'll lose a set in like Grand Final, like Buenos Aires and Nairo, and I will go to the corner room, go to a table, and just sit with my head down for half an hour until I can play again. And it's like, oh, I lost a close set to Nairo, and that
still
don't want to talk to anyone.
Still a loss.
I lost.
I get that.
I want to go home and not talk to people for 3 days. So yeah, losing sucks.
It's always the worst when people try to like cheer you up right after a loss.
Yeah, it's like, do you not see me being upset? No, don't. Don't try. It's not gonna help.
Yeah. Oh yeah, congrats about Genesis. I know that was already a while ago, but still.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 weeks ago. It's still relevant.
Oh, it's only been 3 weeks. Damn, not even. Actually, not that long ago.
Yeah, it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
That's just because, like, there hasn't been anything since Genesis, really.
Yeah, pretty much. I was actually hoping you would be 0. I was rooting for you.
Yeah, I mean, next time. That's what I'm gonna say.
He's a beast, though.
Of course. But, nope. Next time, I shall beat him. That or, I don't know. If I don't beat him, I'll be sad.
I'm sure you'll do good, though, regardless.
Okay, before we start this lesson, by the way, just so you know, the lesson doesn't actually start until, like, we get to the first match. So I'm just gonna ask you 3 questions. How long have you been playing competitively? Like, going to tournaments, practicing, blah, blah, blah?
That's actually pretty funny, because I didn't even know that they'd had competitive Smash since, like, until, like, October of last year. So, it was when I actually saw your match against Nairo at Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
I had no idea.
That is, That was not long
No.
ago at all.
Because I've been playing Smash since I was a kid. Like, I played Melee, Brawl, all of them. And I just didn't know that competitive existed until recently when my friends told me, and I was just, like, amazed. And I was like, oh, fine. Like, now I'm gonna get into this then.
Okay, see, you're new, but, like, you're not super new, you're just new. Because I'm assuming you played a lot of Smash Brothers, like, I have that feeling you just grew up playing a lot of Smash Brothers, even if it wasn't competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you to Princess Zero Suit for subscribing, or I should say resubscribing. It's been a while, so thank you for the resubscribe support. Hope you enjoy these new emotes. I hope to keep you around this time. Yeah, so yeah. Next question is obviously just who's your best character, whatever.
Pikachu.
Oh, really? I just did a lesson with
Yeah,
Pikachu.
I was just watching
actually,
it.
funny enough.
I found it funny. I was like, oh,
It's really
two
funny.
Pikachus in a row.
Oh, thank you to Just for subscribing as well. Just has subscribed. You got 2 subs later in a row. Sub train happening. I appreciate support from both of you. Hope you also enjoyed these emotes and hope you enjoy them and learn a lot from these lessons. Just. It's gonna be very weird saying just. I'll just say Jay. To Pikachu. It's funny because, like, also, yesterday or the day before that, I did 2 lessons with a Diddy Kong main.
I saw that one too. I actually usually watch the stream, so. And then you have like 2 in a row or something, like.
Well, 2 days in a row for Diddy Kong.
Damn.
Yes. I got like 3 roses and like 2 of this character and 2 of that. It's really funny.
Well, I could see you getting a lot of roses.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh shoot! Oh, I just got another sub. Oh my god! Thanks to Pie Guy ate you.
Yo, Pie Guy, let's get it. That's my friend.
Pie Guy ate you? Wait, does it mean he ate me or ate you? Ooh, that's a good question. Pie Guy, I have to know which one it is. I'm not sure who he's eating right now.
He's eating
But I
everybody.
know you're eating these emotes. So thank you, dude. 5 more subs when we do a giveaway for a shirt, 321 Luma shirt. I'll link it in the chat. It's a pretty cool shirt. Can be short sleeve, long sleeve, any size, blah blah blah. And then after that's the next sub goal for the free game. Oh shoot, what was the last question I'm gonna ask now? Oh my god, the sub train's distracting.
So many subs.
Oh, okay, the last question is, what do you want to work on the most? What do you think is like your weakness, or just the facet of the gameplay you want? Specifically.
I know I need to learn matchups, definitely. I also just like gotta get rid of some bad habits, like rolling a bit too much, sometimes air dodging too much. Basically stuff like that.
So it's just more like the basics, the fundamentals, kind of like, I'll just play that, and when I see something, I'll just point it out, like, oh, you air dodge here when it's a bad idea, like, you didn't need to roll here, you could have attacked, like, and I'll just point out the basics when I see it.
Sounds good.
In that case, I'm gonna play a couple games versus, like, I'm gonna play Alamo right now, I feel like it. And after that, I'll probably end up playing Pikachu with you, and just, like, kind of showing what I do with Pikachu, because I find that works really well, is playing you with your character. So you can see what I do, because I normally literally just copy other top players with their character, and apply this my own mentality of, like, really good bait and punish.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know the matchup for Alamar at all, so that's actually pretty good too, so get to learn that matchup.
Yeah. Alamar is all about keeping him in the air. Like, you hit him once, you gotta just keep hitting him, just going pop, 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 pop. Because he has bad landing options, and bad options off the ledge.
Got you.
Okay, and yeah, okay, so right now it is 10:26. Let's start this.
Alright. Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I could tell. Like, sometimes I can see things like, oh, that's definitely not what you meant to do.
Oh god.
Not like that. I'm guessing it's the Wi-Fi, you're not used to it. Because that's why I got every, like, first match. It's just like, oh yeah, the Wi-Fi. Because the only thing I know is, of course, when you're playing in the stream, that since I'm streaming this, I try to keep, like bitrate, like, not too crazy. My stream probably not too crazy, so I can play Wi-Fi. But it always can be a little bit laggy, at least. Just do Wi-Fi plus stream. Yeah, one of the worst things you can do in this game is air dodge to ground. Because this only really applies to Smash 4. Is if I attack you and you air dodge the attack and you land, there's gonna be so much landing lag that, you know, even though you avoid the first attack, I get a free follow-up.
Alright.
And so I got you like 3 or 4 times with that on the second stock.
I realized that. Damn. Alright.
Okay, so that's game 1. So yeah, like I said, just don't do that. I feel like you wanted to be in too much, and I just like you don't know how to get in my face, but what, you know, once you were in there, you didn't know what to do exactly.
Pretty much. I didn't really know how to approach you.
So I'm gonna note that down right now. Don't air dodge to the ground under any circumstances, unless you're avoiding, like, you know, attack that'll kill you.
Like a smash or something.
Exactly. And even then, if you put in that situation in the first place, you probably messed up somewhere.
Huh.
Yes, Olimar as a character is defined by his neutral being like one of the best in the game. It's just his disadvantage is just one of the worst. Just keep that in mind when you're having trouble like getting in stuff. Ooh, oh, that was nice. Use the pick. I'm not sure you realize this, but the pick and leg on your forward air, so it actually ended before you landed.
Oh god, I just did it again.
Ooh, we don't want to use back air. Back air is a really bad option for air to ground as Pikachu, because when you land with it, there's so much landing lag. Like, I see Easton sometimes do back air, and every time he does back air, he gets punished, or he doesn't get anything off it. And I just wonder why I did that. I'm pretty sure it's always misinputs. Like, you landed back air, you got 4 damage. It's like, it's like, okay, you got 4 damage. You know, if I cheered that, you were dead.
I could have grabbed you.
Yeah, you could have done forward two. You could have done a lot of things. The neutral is not a good option there. I think the best option is honestly the quick attacking away. Because that would have been safe and potentially stopped an attack. But mainly it would have been safe because you were not in a good spot there. Not being next to me, like, frame disadvantage. Nice. Okay, there's also something I see Easton do a lot and you just did is, I don't know why he does this either. Like, I know why he does it, but I don't think it's good, to be honest. Is he uses a lot of Thunder Jolts. Actually, pause for a second, sorry, not pause.
Okay.
It's like, I'll be recovering, and he'll use a Thunder Jolt. And I see why he does it, because it kind of blocks off this, like, recovery option. But it's so laggy that it gives me, like, 4 openings to get to any other, like, to recover any other way.
So, bro,
so
we better just do, like, an air, like, after you, or...
I'm personally just not a fan of using the Thunder Jolt in the first place against someone off stage, because it's too easy to avoid. That's just me. I just never see Thunder Jolt actually being useful, ever, against good players. Even, like, mid-level players, I just see it being a waste.
Alright. It's actually true, though, now that I think about it. Like, when I use it, a lot of times it doesn't actually hit.
And a lot of times they recover afterwards, and it's like, oh, anything else? That was too obvious. That was one of those things, like, you're, like, you know, directly...
Wow, you were expecting that?
Directly above you. Yeah. I did that wrong. I didn't think we would just roll behind grab.
At first, when it happened, I thought you were gonna, like, DI to the left, and then I thought I was actually gonna hit that.
Yeah, I just wasn't ready for that at all. That's one of those things, like, you don't expect people to just roll behind you, like, grab, like, you know, dash attack, coming over. The problem is, if you do it again, and be like, oh, you're doing it again, and get bodied before now. Look there, I was shooting a piece of dash.
That was bad air dodge. Oh.
Semi-no, back it hurts. Expand, thunder. So what else was there? The match, Thunder Jolt. Oh yeah, and I think what everyone focus on is that down B. So I'm gonna pick Pikachu now. But before we actually start fighting, I just want to show you why that's like a really bad option.
Okay.
But you know how like Bowser's and Yoshi's will do down B super high up, and you're never getting hit by it because it's you expect it. And the reason that is because if they do a down air or down B low to the ground, it's kind of hard to predict sometimes. But that's because the only option they have is that down B. Similar to how with Pikachu, your only option is to Thunder when I'm above you at that height. So if I know it's gonna happen,
you could just get out the way of it and punish.
Exactly. Like like, oh, you can't hit with anything else. Maybe you can double jump up air me, but that's slow. So, like, your best option there is to wait for me to get a little bit lower, or do what Esam does, which is he jumps at someone and baits him in the air dodge, and it's like, you're above me. I'll jump at you, bait the air dodge, then thunder, knowing that, like, oh, you were, not expecting that at all.
Oh, okay. That's true. So bait the air dodge, basically, and then, or just wait for him to get a little bit lower.
Yep, exactly. Just don't do it in a situation where you have no option. Because if you do it in a situation with no option, it's the same thing as doing that thunder joke, where, like, it just shouldn't hit against, like, even decent players, and you just waste it all the time, because then I can just land next to you and boom, safe.
Yeah, and probably punish if I'm in the middle of one.
Exactly, which I think I did, actually.
Most likely.
So I'm gonna write that down. It does have to be an air dodge you bait out, by the way. Just a general aerial movement you can read or bait out. Like, that's the idea, is you don't want to do it raw, but if someone's still afraid of it, you can use that fear to predict where they're gonna go. Okay, keep playing now. See what I do with this character. Oh, that was it. Boom. Ooh, okay. I could go for an edge guard there, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to go for that situation. And my combos with Pikachu are, like, not optimal. You can notice that a lot of times with Pikachu, I'm probably going to get hit because I don't know the optimal follow-ups. So focus not so much on the follow-ups I go for, but as my general neutral plan. And, like, my general escape options. Nice grab, yep. Oh, I missed the combo. I'm not sure if down throw or up throw would be better for comboing there. Have to have E-scam. 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 Oh my god. I need to get some water. And see, I just sit back here, because I figured I might as well do that. If it hits you, you're dead. If it doesn't, not a big deal. Same as Thunder Joe, basically. I love doing that. Like, just escaping with this quick attack is so nice. If you have any questions about, like, something I do, let me know. We can stop in the middle of the match so I can explain things. Because if I know, like, you don't understand why I did this certain option, like, oh, this is why. And go, like, from there. See, I was gonna go for the up there. It didn't connect. The idea was correct.
Instead of going for, like, a thunder.
Yep. And you could have honestly just jumped at me, waited for the air dodge, then up aired, and it would have maybe connected. Keep in mind, since I'm Pikachu, of course, I can just quick attack out of most situations. Yeah. And Pikachu's kind of an awkward.
What?
Oh, that was.
How did I grab the ledge?
I think you may have held down for a second.
Probably. I keep SDing.
I'm actually gonna switch off Pikachu because playing this Ditto right now, I'm kind of getting that vibe that, like, a lot of things Pikachu wants to go for, he can't in the Ditto.
Yeah, like, if I was facing, like, Pikachu in tournament, honestly, I'd probably go, like, Mario instead of opting for a Pika Ditto.
Yeah, because it seems like you can't chase him well because you both quick attack forever. And, yeah, you don't really get to play Pikachu, I guess. I'm gonna switch to Falcon.
Alright.
But you see how I'm using quick attack to, like...
To get away and...
Get away and to approach. I got quick attack into you and then go for an up to it afterwards. Some, like, safe pressure. And then you do get away, like, oh, you mix up, like, do it sometimes, instead of getting away from you, I just quick attack into you, and, like, you have to guess what I'm doing with quick attack when, in almost any scenario.
It's because, I try to, like, I'll use quick attack sometimes, but I don't want to use it too much because I know eventually I'm going to get punished for it, because they're going to end up expecting, like, a quick attack. So I just got to find out, like, the safe times to use it.
Well, think about it this way, and I'm going to write it down, is, if you use quick attack and it's not being punished, keep using it. If someone punishes that, you can now use the fact that they're expecting it to your advantage. So if I know someone's got punished quick attack, what I'll do is maybe, instead of doing a double quick attack, I'll just quick attack once into the ground, then grab, or run up and shield. Basically, I do situations where I normally quick attack, and do something else to throw my opponent off. Because now they're too conditioned to it.
Alright.
Write that down. Boom, let's go. Also, just so you know, with these notes, I type really fast, and I make quite a few typos, normally in the same words, like someone and like it can and is, and I normally like forget to play a U before something else. So just keep in mind, if after this is over, if notes don't look legible, let me know and I'll fix it.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'll be able
It's
to.
just generally they're small mistakes that you can like kind of figure out. One thing I want to see a bit more is more forward airs. Because forward air, of course, with Pikachu is amazing. Like, forward air, quick attack are Pikachu's bread and butter and neutral, I'd say. Back air, like I said, it's bad because it's so laggy.
Keep using it too
Like,
much.
It's just not a good option. Like, it's good for air to air because... Actually, here. Do a short up back air and don't fast fall it. Just short up back air. And try jump after. Oh, and full hop it. Full hop, then try
Full
jump.
hop?
So you can do it in the air, and if it ends in the air, you can do something afterwards, which is what I see Issa do for. It's pretty solid. And I think a lot of times when he does the falling back air to the ground, he needs to do an aerial version of it, like air to air. So let's keep that in mind.
Alright. I was about to do it again.
You just didn't react to me, yeah. Like that situation where you just have to react better. Nope, don't want. Oh my god, I missed the punish. Remember, don't air dodge to the ground. Ooh, dash attack. I think you're dead.
Yep.
That's just because you missed a ledge up there. You have to practice that more, of course. Oh, because I see this happening a lot. Is using these aerials out of my range, which is why my side B's landing on you so much. And basically that means you have to be more patient with your attacks.
Let's do a forward air, my thumb slipped on B.
Oh, okay.
That was bad quick attack.
Yeah, quick attacks you have to practice. There's no trick to quick attack better as just practice it. Like pretty much any like lesson, I always have like something that people practice, like some like technical thing that they messed up a lot on. And a lot of times it ends up actually being recoveries. But yeah, so what's happening here is well first, you're not anticipating these side Bs. You have to think to yourself, okay, I get hit by side B again and again. He's gonna do another one of these. You know? I'm doing something over and over. Try to play around that, you know. Sure, I'll try to condition you with that and then do something else. But at the same time, you get even one read off that and like back throw me and punish me and edge guard me, I'm dead. And that's worth it.
Alright.
But so what I was gonna say is, you were doing a lot of attacks. Actually, I started a match to show you where I was not in range.
And I would throw like
really
a forward
easy
air.
to punish. Yep, like the back air, even like the up, like anything really. Just you'd be at such a distance that it's like, oh, I'm not in range to be hit, and I can just punish you for free, and knowing you're gonna do that in the first place. So basically, try to use your attacks when you're closer.
Alright.
And I guess a good way against Falcon is, obviously, you know, if you dash around a lot, my dash attacks, dash grabs get catch you. But if you just do a lot of short hops, don't attack.
Oh, okay.
Like, a lot of this is pretty nice because you just do this and shield. And this will bait out a lot of attacks. You do this into like another short hop forward. You do this into so many things that are safe. And it's very good against characters like Falcon. Once you can get close to them and just pressure them up close with your, you know, forward airs and your tilts and your grab. So write that down as well. When they are spacing to hit the opponent. Otherwise, they don't provide pressure and just give free openings to punish them. Okay, let's keep playing. guess I should have tried grabbing that. Ah, I missed the punish. Huh. Forward up tilt. That's really annoying, actually. Don't do it again. Oh my god, I couldn't punish that because I turned around and grabbed. Oh, that's really annoying. I'm just glad to see you using forward air like that, though, because it's such a good move. If you can just do it. Should be dead here, actually? It may be dead. Oh, you didn't go for the follow-up edge guard.
Nah.
Forward air. I just had a read in the edge guard, not a big deal there. That was one situations where I'm just too experienced against Pikachu. Punish that, because I was just like... I reacted, I was like, oh, he's above me after forward air. Reaction.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, man.
Oh, you're doing so well, and then you just... Oh, you could have grabbed me after the regular get up. But something like that takes a while to get used to. Because you literally just have to get a reacting there. There's no, like, trick to it. It's just learn to react in this situation. Don't air dodge. You didn't air dodge. It happened.
That's one thing about Falcons that I know a lot. They tend to wait for air dodge to spike.
Mm-hmm. That's the Falcon. Good, you roll flood. Okay. You have a pretty soft understanding, though, of, like, these situations. And I'm not catching you with, like, jank that I normally catch people with, actually. There are a lot of times where I have, like, a setup, and you kind of see through a setup, and you don't get caught by it. Which is really good. It's mainly the little mistakes you make so far, like the recoveries. Actually, the recovery is probably the biggest mistake I've seen.
Keep SDing. I've SD'd, like, at least once every match so far.
Not necessarily, but you put yourself in bad situations, like multiple times a match. This time I just knew you do that because last time you did that.
I should have gone for a back throw.
Yeah, and then in that situation, I guess. I don't think running up and dash grabbing was good because you could potentially got it if I rolled, but at the same time, I had too many ways to kill you. It was one of the situations where your best option was to go for like that was a situation where I'd do a short hop. Because if I did a side B and you short hopped, you could have air dodged past me or do a lot. You could have just attacked me actually during my side B and punished me that way. You could have short hop away, landed, shield, up smashed me. That or doing a dash shield, although you'd be open to dash grab, so it wasn't the best option.
Got you.
So you just keep in mind percentages are really important, but I really want you to focus on looking at what I'm doing and punishing that, and then mixing up what you're doing. So like you do something on the ledge once, do something else next time.
Alright, instead of, because I rolled twice in a row and you punished that really well with a grab.
Yep. Bring it right here, work on mix-ups, parentheses, remember ledge when I read your second ledge roll. Look at what I'm doing. Well, so I'm saying basically look at me more. Because I was landing side B's and you weren't tapping to it. Okay. Next game, let's do this. I'll switch to FD. FD's a cool stage.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, the lesson is about halfway done.
Alright.
I just want to give you that little heads up. Remember, mix up those. I'm punishing your forward airs and landing now. Don't do so much forward airs. Maybe do something like a jump at me, then grab. Nice. Oh, I don't really smashed there. There was no reason to smash.
Yeah.
Was that smashed on purpose?
It was.
Okay, so what you... Don't attack for a second. What do you think was the best option to do there instead of a smash?
Probably an air.
No.
No.
Why would you do an air there?
Hold on. I'm not sure.
The best option there was to up air, or to up tilt, because I was above you. And so if you get up air or up tilt, it puts me right above you again. You get a combo. It is fast. They have good range. If an air dodge passes them, like you get frame check with another one. You can kind of catch with them like long distances. So Nair wasn't a good option there because I could air dodge through it. But more importantly, if you hit me with a Nair, you'd knock me to the side, and you wouldn't get any more combos. Like you might get some follow-ups, but nothing guaranteed. And because Nair surrounds Pikachu's body and doesn't extend above him, there's no disjoint. I can challenge it easily. The range on it is just not as big. You know, it looks like it's bigger, it actually isn't. And yeah, basically up air is just, keep on up air and up to a Pikachu at the juggle tools. And your goal is generally to hit with them as many times as possible, because that gives you combos into more of them and reset the situation. Nair does not. Nair is just a nice meaty, like, 9 damage, plus, hey, we're back in neutral. Nair is more or less used for killing near the edge, or like a defensive option, like I hit your shield and you have no option except jump Nair. Or like maybe you just want a Nair to escape pressure, you know, and I'm next to you.
Alright.
But keep that in mind. Like that's what a lot of Nairs in this game are used for situations like that, where you want to escape pressure and get out of being on the defense. Where a lot of up airs are meant for more like, you hit them again, and then reset the situation. Or even fair would have worked.
Just something that will combo into something like up air.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna say, up air is generally what you want to use to hit people above you in the air, in conjunction with, but not as often, up tilt. Nair isn't good for that because it knocks the opponent away. Stopping combo. Nair is better for getting out of bad spots up close due to its speed and damage. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have whiffed that. Whiff punish, because I saw you do the up tilt and you were out of my range. Remember, up tilt's more like a juggling tool. It's not something you use. I should say you don't use it in neutral, but you gotta be careful with it. Because it hits above you, it's not really...
Oh god, I did not mean to do that.
Okay. It's not really meant to hit in front of you so much. Although, like, you roll into someone up tilt, the back hit's pretty solid, of course. Oh, that sucked. And see, I did the short hop just to bait you into doing something. Oh, you didn't attack or anything, I just short hopped. And one thing I think I see a lot is you're doing a lot of quick attacks off the ledge. Yeah, I might just be doing really good ledge reads. Ledge reads is just like one of my specialties. And sometimes I just get them.
Oh god.
Yeah, I did that because I felt like you were either gonna do like a forward smash or something, and I'll trade with it, or you'd go for that dash grab. Because you go for a lot of dash grabs.
Just a raw falcon punch, and
yeah. Yeah, that's yes, keep in mind, like, this is why also when you do a dash grab, it's a good idea to dash and then shield first. So in case someone does an attack like Falcon Punch, you don't have to react to it or like read it, you just have to go, oh, I already shielded that.
And then I can just shield grab you if anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna note that as well. Dash grab. I'd say dash grab is a lot riskier than doing dash shield and then seeing if you can grab.
I'll keep that in mind.
And I'm also doing a lot of dash grabs on you, more or less because I'm Falcon, though. Like, Falcon's the exception to that rule, where he's the only character that can just honestly run on a dash grab, because his dash grab has low cooldown compared to the cast, and when he misses it, he slides so far that a lot of times it's hard to punish, but at the same time it covers so much distance that's... It almost functions like a tether grab because of him sliding with it, he covers a lot of distance, you wouldn't expect it. that's what I know from that match. Also, one thing I want to see more use of is more quick attacks in neutral. Like, you're using them to escape off the ledge, which, yeah, I use it a little bit less. But, you're not doing enough quick attacks in neutral just to be annoying. And I'm gonna switch characters. I'm gonna switch to, what's a character you feel particularly comfortable fighting?
Comfortable? Let me think. Honestly, I'm not even sure, because the thing is, when I play with my friends, they kind of switch mains a lot.
Who does your friend use the most?
Mario.
Okay, Mario it is. I get this almost all the time. I mean, it makes sense. Mario is one of the most... I'd say the third most common character. Period. And, like, in tournaments, he might be the most common character, honestly.
What's it called? One of my characters I see a lot when I used to go to Nebulous would always be, like, Ness and Lucas.
Everyone to any Nesses or Lucases. Yeah, Nebulous.
I hate them.
I actually might go to Nebulous this week. I'm thinking about it. Just to practice my Bayonetta.
Didn't they change the place, though? Like, the location?
Recently?
Yeah.
Like in the past month or so? Because I was
no,
there
like,
about a month
I'm
ago.
talking about, like, within...
Yeah, oh yeah, they did, but that was a while ago. I think it's actually similar to where it was before. Not similar, but near. Similar is the word for it. Nice. Oh, I give up to it after that, I think.
I waited too late to do it.
Oh, okay. Open there. You fell on top of me with the Neutral B. It's not really that good. Like, I don't think Neutral B would much with Pikachu. I just don't. A lot of times I'm just like, oh, Neutral B. You're hit now.
Wow, that was really bad forward air.
Yeah, it's because you full hopped it at me. And if you like know like you did something bad and know why it was bad, honestly, like, write it down. And remember, see, like dash approaches are really bad because even if that dash attack hit, what'd you get from dash attack? You know, 10 damage. That's it. So generally speaking, dash attacks are just not that good because you don't get much damage off them.
That was bad. Landed right over you.
And you did an air dodge, I think, on landing. Like you did anyway. So yeah, I call you a few times for
dash attacking.
So being in the air. Yeah, and dash attacking.
I realized I could have used quick attack more.
Yeah, you start doing it at the end, and you know you hit me with it. You just didn't confirm it into up tilts or whatever. So I would say practice the confirms from quick attack. So yeah, and like so you did the fall up there, but you knew that was bad, so that was fine. Yeah, I'll play Mario a couple more games.
Alright.
And then I'll probably switch back to Pikachu just to show you what I do again. Even though Ditto is not that great, it's still a good way to show like, hey, this is how I approach Pikachu.
Yeah, because when I played you, when you were using the Pikachu, I noticed you used quick attack a lot more.
Yeah, because it's good, because until you start punishing it, it's like, why not? Oh, apparently you can use Thunder to break quick attack. Not quick attack, up tilt strings for Mario.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's try it actually.
Oh,
I'm gonna do down for up tilt, and I want you to just Thunder out of it. Right over you. Hold on. I need to move you. No, stay still. Here we go, should be good. Oh, God, no, wind! Oh, the wind. Okay, let's play the ledge actually. Let's play the ledge on stage.
Oh.
Oh, wow, I'm dead. Try one more time. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. No.
I didn't know that. I know.
Yeah, I actually do read chat, guys, by the way. I just don't actually, like, pay attention to you guys. I just relax.
Alright, so.
Yeah, it was bad air dodge on my part. I thought it'd be off the stage, but it ended up working out because he didn't frame trap, actually. I'm gonna give you a roll. I'm expecting a roll. No! Oh my god.
Those up Bs for Mario are really good to get out of stuff.
Yeah, I don't see more Marios do it.
Wow.
I know why, because it's not much damage. It's sort of like doing a dash attack where it's not much damage, doesn't give you combos, It just you do it, except it's actually good because it gets you out of bad situations. With dash attack doesn't really get you out of bad situations either.
Oh, I did that too many times. I did that 3 times in a row.
Yep. Remember, don't dash. No, you want to, like... Remember, I'm just doing this 5 times in a row.
Yeah, I noticed.
So, wait for him punish. There we go. Because if you fight most people, honestly, you'll notice most people at, like, at least... I'd say a mid-level, like, up to mid-level, pretty predictable in terms of... They'll do the same thing over and over. So if you can get used to reading habits, then you're good to go. Read habits and know how to deal with them. Well, the move is actually so decayed now that it's not even comboing properly. I've never seen that. I didn't know it was even possible. Oh, he plays up 2 in the air. So, when juggling, you want to make sure you're below your opponent. Because, let's just, so you have Pikachu here on the Mario above you. You did up there, which is good, like you did up there, but they did a double jump immediately afterwards. And since you missed the first up there, I moved to the side and I got a free punish. So after that first up there, you should be kind of thinking to yourself, okay, fall from up there, so that way if I missed, you hit me. Like, you have to react to it, of course, too, but you can fall off the up air the second time, and then you can do an up tilt after that, and there you go, it's double up air, up tilt, out of a short hop or a full hop, and it's just a good juggling tool, because you always want to be below your opponent when juggling, otherwise you'll be getting juggled. Just keep that in mind.
Always stay below.
Always, like, there's very rarely a situation when juggling we want to go above your opponent. Like, maybe go for like an up air into like a jump down here and mix them up. But even then, that's kind of risky because I can just hit you with an up air or an up B or anything, or even just land.
All right.
Oh, that's an up throw. That was a bait. I was doing up smashes knowing you'd shield that time because I've smashed so many times. That's why it's always a good mix up because people try to punch one thing and then not punch because you need something else.
Oh god, that dash grab. No!
And that's how I was going for it. I was like, I'm a stock ahead. So I can go for that kind of thing because I'm a stock ahead.
Might as well.
Yep. Time is okay. 11. So we have about 29, like probably like 18 minutes left for the lesson. So of course, any questions, you know, like always, ask me them. Anything you want to point out, blah 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 blah.
Wanna see? You can go Sheik.
Sure. I haven't played Sheik in a while. I feel like I'm a player. I'm just playing this like. I feel like I'm on steroids. Like I have all the power.
I know a lot of people who play Sheik, so I'm like, best character in the game, so I'm like, might as well get a few matches with you playing Sheik.
Yeah, I used to, like, in 3DS days, I co-min Sheik and Rosa. I only ended up picking Rosa over Sheik because of the Nintendo 3DS tournament. And with, like, all items on and Final Smashes and, like, all the stages, I was like, you know what, Sheik's not as good as Rosa in that kind of environment. And that's why I ended up maining Sheik. Silly reason, but hey, it was first between 2 of the best characters in the game at the time.
I know I need to practice on this stage because I heard you could. I know you could quick attack cancel, right? On this Umbra.
Yes, but only in the regular version. This is Omega.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can quick attack cancel when you're going towards the center of the stage on Dreamland and Umbra. And I believe on Lila you can always quick attack cancel, or maybe just center as well.
And Lila, I know. Even though nobody's gonna choose this stage and it's illegal, Halberd, I know you can quick attack cancel too.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, I saw it in one of Esam's videos on YouTube. I landed right on top of you.
That was also a bait, so don't attack. So
don't attack, don't attack.
Don't attack. So the situation was, I did a down throw, and then I jumped at you. Since I'm jumping at you, the natural option...
Up air.
Oh, yeah. And so your natural option is to go, oh, he's going to up air me, air dodge. And you see how that plays right into an up smash. And those are the kind of baits you should be looking for with any character, is make something expect something. Do something that looks obvious. Like, you know, make it look like you're going to do a jumping forward at someone. And then suddenly landed them. Make it look like you're going to do an up air, then the air dodge up smash them. You know, doing the very obvious things can make your opponent react stupidly and go for something else. So I'm actually going to put it down. Doing something obvious can make the opponent act in a certain. You can punish parentheses when I would sheet ended down throw short hop. Wait for an air dodge because you expected up air, then I up smashed. There we go. I know, of course, it's gonna be hard to like take in these like notes and like learn them as we're playing. It is something I'm used to, like, you know, you're not gonna be able to adapt to like this kind of stuff as we're playing. It's so hard to.
It's gonna be a work in progress.
Yes, and what I was gonna tell you right now is that there's actually a lot of notes for this because I just see a lot of things. So I would focus on 2 or 3 things at a time. Like take 1 day or 3 days to like focus on this, you know, 2 or 3 things or a thing a day, and then next day, you know, another thing, and just go piece by piece. Because if you try to take in everything at once, you'll learn nothing. It's like trying to cram it before that one math exam at the end of a final. You might learn it all, but then you'll forget it immediately because you never actually learned it. You just kind of put it into your head. And once again, that was a situation where I was like, oh, he's gonna down B right now. So I was like, oh, I can actually wait for the down because you expect me to go for ledge immediately.
I figured you were gonna go for the ledge. I was not expecting a bouncing fish. That's one thing.
Yep, that's exactly why I did that. Want me to go Sheik again or someone else?
Go whoever you want.
I'm gonna go Bayonetta then. I love Bayonetta. She's just so... she's so fun.
That down there is strong.
That everything is strong. Like, they're... Oh my god. Yeah. Everything Bayonetta has is just like, hey.
She's really good. Can't play with her for shit, but she's really good.
Yeah, she's hard to play.
It doesn't help that you have to do, like, Hadouken inputs, and I suck at Street Fighter. I suck really bad. That's 0 to death.
Yeah, that's just... With this character, you're gonna naturally go off sometimes. Nothing, like, you can't do anything about me just going off sometimes with this character. Or anyone, really.
You gonna use her in tournament?
Nebulous, yeah. If I go Nebulous, I'm gonna go with just her. Just to practice her.
You saw Ninja Links?
Yep. I think I'm better than him, though, by a huge margin with the character. I mean, he's really good though, Banner, don't get me wrong. It just, I have better fundamentals, plus, I'm really good at labbing and figuring things out. Especially when I get to play her offline, oh my god. Like, I've only played her...
Wow.
Or you've only seen me play her online.
Wow. The difference when you play a normal player and then a top player like yourself is insane.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing someone who has put way too much of his life into one single video game series.
I don't know about too much, but...
I mean, put it this way, I've probably throughout my life, if you include like me playing 64 casually, like age of 6, I easily put over 10,000 hours into Smash Bros. As a whole.
Shit.
So yeah, that is I'm gonna try to do math quick in my head. So that'd be approximately a little over 400 days at minimum, just in terms of hours of Smash Bros.
Shit.
So yeah, I'd say I put a little bit too much time into Smash. Sure.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get to the top, right?
Exactly, and I'm definitely at the top as a result. Okay, good night, Princess Zero Suit. Sorry, I'm listening to my music right now.
Go ahead, man. Cloud.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, that.
I didn't.
I figure I go off stage there, but misses, whatever, but hits you dead. You know, it's not. Things like that are not like a big deal when you go for it, because even though I lose like potential stage control, it's worth the risk of potentially killing me. Like that. Oh, you didn't die. Whatever. Oh, we haven't doing it too much now. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm dead. Yeah. I tried to jump up B to snap the ledge, but he called me just as I jumped.
Wow. I should've just stood in my shield.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those things I was like, you know, you're at 100-something%, I'm at 0%. The worst thing that happens is you grab me for that, and I take like 30 damage. You know, the worst thing that happens to you is you die. I just go for it. I'm at the tech stage. It's very hard to tech things on Wi-Fi, because I always undershoot or overshoot it. That was meant to be down B. Oops. Yeah, that was obvious. I knew you were gonna do. Like, the most obvious thing to do, you know, it's good, is to do thunder throws until the grab. You didn't expect me to do an up B out of situation, did you?
No.
I could also have done probably a jumping there. No, actually, maybe. I think I could have. I know with Pikachu I could have though, in that exact situation. So that's what I'm telling you this. It's like jumping there would have been how you get out of there. So Pikachu. I'm expecting to go for ledge. Yeah.
Oh.
That was misinput.
Yeah, it was. I see a lot of what I'm doing wrong though. I want to see how that Rosa is.
You got it. We have we have like 6 minutes left anyway.
Alright.
So you know. So I hope this is helping
It
you.
is.
Let me
It
know,
is.
like, perfect. You know, any questions, you have my Skype, so you can be like, the buzz, I need help with this thing. I'll be like, I got it. Blah, 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 blah.
Copy. That was just an attempt to get rid of Luma.
It's hard. Because if you go for Luma, I can potentially kill you. It's not easy to have a Luma, surprisingly. Even like good players I see messed up, I'm just like,
It's
yeah.
funny because I like rarely even face. That was a stupid mistake. I rarely even face any Rosalina players, and then
Seriously, I'm actually not playing this Smash Ball right now. Let me try to fix it up a bit.
No, this is fun.
But I can see some of the mistakes I'm making. I'm just like, damn, why am I making these mistakes?
Oh, I meant to side B.
No.
I thought you were gonna grab me.
What? Luma's supposed to stop you. Damn it, Luma.
No, Luma, keep helping me.
Luma ain't helping you. He just ain't helping you right now. He is, he's not getting fed tonight. This week. The thing is, we pulled out as well. I was like, oh yeah, those are just doing a lesson. Not gonna do anything, and there we go. Oh my god, that was good actually. Like, it was so ballsy, but it was a situation where, yeah, like, I'm a kill percent, you're not, you might as well go for it.
Oh no.
Rim trap.
Oh.
Okay. I gave you one more game with Rosa, and I think that would be it for the lesson.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you killed yourself twice there. That's unfortunate.
The first one I meant to use a side B, so that's why I didn't even get the second quick attack off.
Okay.
Because I knew I didn't have a jump, so I was like, my only other option is pretty much side B to quick attack, because if I just quick attack, I'm gonna die. And then I ended up quick attacking.
Yeah,
I hear you
sorry,
typing,
one
so.
second. Okay, let's go.
Alright. I was hoping Luma was behind me.
Oh god. Luma.
Spot dodging too much.
Nice up tilt.
Oh, you waited for that air dodge.
Yeah. If you got sent the other way, you would have died, but I didn't think you were going to DI in. I think you DIing away. Most people DI away from that. Oh, what the? Okay, that was weird. You gotta, like. Actually makes sense, but I just don't see people ever do that. Because that's like. You can't react to that, you just have to press the button and it works. Nope, remember the dash grabs. Too predictable. Not predictable, but like. Too committal for what they are. And too easy to punish. Dead.
Oh, well. That spacing.
I think if you just held shield, you would have been fine. Because it wasn't like close enough to punish that. Oh, to keep you in shield forever and hit you, I don't think.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. I'd get better at that. I got to work on that later. Yeah, you got Salt and Luma there. Yeah, I don't really do Luma much for lessons because... Luma, I don't do Rosa much for lessons because Luma changes the game so dynamically that, like...
Crazy.
You don't learn stuff from fighting Rosa that much.
Being above you is insane. Those up airs.
Yeah, I mean, so Rosa does a she up airs you. And she's pretty good up air, I will say that.
So is that it, or...?
Actually, we have time for one last game. I go Pikachu.
Alright.
Because I look at the Skype call thing, it's 59 minutes. You know, it's not an hour yet.
Alright. Get this last match and then...
Yep. Here you go, Town City. Town City is fun.
It is. Small ceiling.
Small ceiling, lots of platforms.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Was that meant to be an up tilt?
It meant to be up tilt, yeah.
I figured, yeah. That looked like... I could just tell how it was supposed to be an up tilt.
That was supposed to. Well, it worked.
It worked. If it works, maybe you found something new, you know? Like, sometimes you might think of something, but if it works, you know, keep track of that. Maybe it's actually something you can use more. I only did back air there, because I told you not to do it much, but in that situation, after the up air, I can only hit you with back air, because you're behind me. So that's the only time I really use back air, go to the ground, is when it's frame trapping.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was supposed to be the opposite way.
Ah.
I killed myself way too many times.
Oh, well, it sucks, but it happens.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't killed myself this many times in a while.
You killed yourself that many times. That's true, though.
No, I'm saying, like, literally, I'm not talking about, like, into today's match. I'm talking about, like, overall. I usually haven't been killing myself like that.
Yeah, I mean, you like kill yourself a lot at the beginning, but you will learn to not kill yourself. I think you're getting used to Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Happens.
Yeah. Any other questions, dude?
Honestly, you pretty much had it all down packed. Every time I made a mistake, you mentioned it. So it's basically. Hold on, let me see if I have any other question. Oh, when Rosalie is going for up airs, like, what's a good way to get away from it? Because I know you can't challenge it, but what's a good way to get away?
The last person I did lesson with asked me the same exact question, and the only answer I have is you have to just take guesses on when you should air dodge, when you should attack. Like, it's all guesswork. Maybe the best thing I find people do is try to go off stage and recover, like, off stage. And they leave themselves open to get back here, but still normally pretty solid. You can also like try swooping under the up air, like I up air you, and you go like quick attack to the diagonal one angle, then the other angle. I just thought of that, but it's still, for the most part, what makes Rosa a not just good character, but top 3, top 4 character is her up airs. Because everyone I fight has trouble escaping them. Every character has trouble. Like, up airs legitimately makes her a good character because you can't escape them. There's no easy answer. It's sort of like, how do you deal with cheap needles and fair? It's like, you can try to perfect show them and move around them, but at the end of the day, they're gonna make the character good. You know?
One more question. I don't know, Bayonetta, how, like, the way you, like, just kind of, like, went off, how do I punish that? Or
with her, I mean, she's new, so
yeah, no, it's hard to figure it out.
But from what I was playing a Lomach yesterday in Wi-Fi, and what he would do, which was so good, he would wait for me to side B him, and he would hit me after the side B. He wouldn't wait for the kick, he would just do, oh, my shield get hit by side B, drop, show, jab. And I think you can like grab between the kicks. You can also just wait for the kick to come out. But basically, if she's side being you from like a distance, you can, you know, shield to punish it. Also, her attacks when she does them, her legs actually extend outwards and they leave like those hurt boxes there. So you can just throw attacks out as she does and trade with her, or just flat out beat her. Like you could forward smash her side B and probably win that every time if you space it properly. Otherwise, yeah, she's really, really new, so no one knows how to fight her yet. You just, probably to escape the combos, and you know, don't get witch timed, which means grab a lot.
Yeah, that's why I try to avoid that witch time shit.
Yeah, witch time is it's scary,
especially at high percentage.
Definitely. I mean, at low percentage even.
True. Combos.
Pretty insane. Like I'm working on it right now on ways to basically zero death people of witch time, because it's definitely possible. I will bet money it's possible. I just have yet to figure out how it's supposed to be done.
Do it at Nebs.
Oh, maybe I can figure it out by then. I have a few days. I'm probably gonna like on Friday or something take time. Not Friday, maybe like Saturday at KTAR. Take time to lab with someone and see what exactly we can do.
That's to make it even scarier.
Oh yeah, might as well. Anyway, dude, that's the end of the lesson.
Alright.
Hope it helps you out. Like always, message me if you have questions. And good luck at your events. I hope this helps you. And I'm gonna say the notes right now.
I'll say what's up to you at KTAR.
Oh damn, sounds fun, dude. Okay, you have a good night.
You too, man. Later.